well, hi, welcome back. Welcome to Skippy Lowe's Looking at Hollywood. You know, since I've been with Skippy as his sidekick, we've had impersonators up our keisters. But today, we've got somebody really special. I've seen Fred Travellina do men, but I've never seen someone like Charles Peirce, who I must say must be the master and mistress of disguise. I mean, he does such great impressions, he makes me even feel like I could do it. So, all I can say is, oh. Is that a roll of certs in your pocket, or are you viewers just happy to look at me? So let's go eavesdrop on Skippy Lowe with our special guest, Charles Peirce. Oh.
Tell me, Charles, comic in a dress. Is that what
one of my titles.
Is it really?
Yeah, the man from camp, CAMP, confidential agent for merry people.
But you know, you confuse me. You're saying you're always retiring Charles Peirce, the last performer.
Always. Farewell engagement number 100.
Why? Why?
My 69th farewell engagement.
Is it really? When did Charles Peirce actually start? San Francisco or Chicago?
Oh,
or
no. I started
LA?
in Altadena, California.
You're kidding.
Oh, yeah, back 1954.
In 54.
Mm-hmm. And October 7th of 1990 was apparently my last engagement. I don't know any of my lines. I walked off the stage of the west balcony of the Pasadena Playhouse, 1990, October 7th, and I haven't done a show in a year and a half. It's been wonderful.
You mean you haven't done a show in a year? And
checked into Social Security. I checked into Medicare.
Charles.
I got 10% off at Baskin Robbins, and I never have to do Bette Davis again.
Charles, do you hear that, Annie?
He makes
I can't
it seem
believe
so
that.
easy.
Well, it is.
Why are you retiring, Charles? You're so talented. You've been in the business. You've tasted show
you're
business
very
all
sweet.
your life, but why? Why?
Well, no. Wait, I haven't retired.
Look at this one
I
from
have
England.
abdicated.
But
Well,
how
I'm going
about
to get
the
my
one from
line
England?
in. Yes. Yeah, you mean Danny LaRue.
Yeah.
But remember, I haven't really retired. I've abdicated.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that what? Is that Danny LaRue who's coming to America? That one? No.
Dame Edna.
Dame
Edna Everett. She's already here.
Yeah. Tell me, what is she invading our country for?
Yes,
Why?
how dare Dame Edna?
When we have Charles Peirce here.
Well, yes. But I think that having watched a couple of her specials, I think the American audience thinks that Dame Edna is a woman,
yeah.
not Barry Humphries, who is the Australian actor.
And he claims he is straight.
Yeah.
He claims he is straight. Now, Charles,
Well,
come
he
on.
might be. How do I know who's straight or gay anymore?
Well,
I mean, whatever you want to do.
Okay, Charles Peirce, first time, dress.
Yes.
Where was your performance? First performance.
Pardon?
In a dress. High heels, dress.
First performance in a dress.
Was it your mother's dress or your what?
It was a Carmen Miranda. I think I was 9 years old, and a lot of fruit on mother's table in a bowl. And
I did that too, Annie.
grabbed
Did you know that?
I'm wondering if it was for Mother's Day with the fruit on it.
Do you know I did the same thing with the turban?
Oh, everybody did Carmen Miranda.
Why is that? Why did every little boy want it to be Carmen Miranda?
Well, I think it was her, the wardrobe, all of that wonderful jewelry. Clink, clink, clank.
Clink, is that it?
I also wanted to be, and was, Ming the Merciless, from the Flash Gordon series. I adored Ming the Merciless. Anybody evil, like, what up to today? Hannibal the Cannibal.
Why do drag queens and drag like Joan Collins and all these people love to be evil? Why do drag queens love evilness? They do like evilness.
Well, they don't you think more
Bitchiness
bitchy? I think more bitchy than evil, yeah.
Okay.
Call evil backwards
is
as
bitchy.
live, though.
It is bitchy. It is
Yeah.
bitchy.
Yeah, bitchy lines.
Why do they like that, Charles?
That's a good question. I think it's probably because if your mind is set, it's very funny. If Bette Davis says to Tallulah Bankhead, if you ever become a mother, may I have one of the puppies? That's funny. And then Tallulah says, Betty, darling, you are one of the puppies.
Right.
Yes. Tallulah, you're just like Doggy Doo. The older you get, the easier you are to pick up. See, that's bitchy, funny. It's funny.
It is
So
funny.
you say, like, why? Because it's funny.
Yes. Bette Davis, Tallulah Bankhead. Favorite?
They were favorites of my audiences, yes.
Which one was really the best? Betty?
Oh, Betty.
Betty?
Oh, yeah, Betty.
But Charles Peirce really loved Tallulah, didn't you, Charles?
I love Tallulah,
I
darling.
knew you-
And
I don't
in
know
fact,
why.
I have a little
You do?
a little Cholula in this box later.
Later?
But
Okay.
I want to get to this Joan Crawford. Don't you want to?
Yes. What have you been doing before we get this? What have Charles Peirce gave up a year not performing? Why, Charles? You didn't answer me the question. Why? Why?
Because there
Are
was
you tired of it,
there
or
was
what?
a demise of nightclubs. A lot of the nightclubs that I played are no longer in existence.
Right.
The club owners, I don't know where they've gone.
There aren't any.
I would get concrete offers, X number of dollars a week, transportation, accommodations, all that. It's disappeared.
Is it because
I left when the going was good, as I think some of my other
La Cage
impersonator
La
people
Cage
should.
Full
I
has
think
mime recordings.
Yeah.
They do stars.
That's
they
right.
don't do
Well, they-
themselves like Charles Peirce. Or
Well, but don't forget, all the ladies that I did are all pretty,
yeah, but
you know,
you did
up
those
there
ladies. You did
in a makeup table in the big sky.
Charles, but you did it live. You did it live.
Oh,
they
always.
do mime.
Yeah. Oh no, there was
See?
no mime.
That's why I don't like to go to La Cage Full. I really
you
don't
don't like
enjoy
the-
it. No, I do not enjoy it. I do not sit and watch. The only one I watch is Gypsy, and he thinks he's funny, and I don't think he's funny at all.
Now,
I
now
really
you're
don't.
really
I'd love to
getting
hear
into a
that.
dishy
No,
mood,
no,
aren't
I'm
you?
not dishy.
Oh well,
It's
let's
just-
dish people. I mean,
Well,
that's
let's
okay.
dish. Gypsy thinks he's
Gypsy,
funny.
yeah.
I don't think
Face
he's
always
funny.
reminded me of a rocking horse. But
Yeah.
Oh, that'll
Moving
get
right
back to
along.
him.
Oh, that's
that'll
okay.
get back
Who
to
cares?
him. People like Eddie Murphy, do you get off on them anymore?
No, I
They-
do not.
He can go to the
No.
can go to the North 40
Arsenio
anytime.
Hall has nerve to call Jay Leno. You know, he's going to kick his ass.
Yeah.
For what reason?
That was
I mean,
ridiculous.
It is. It is silly.
Uh-huh.
All these people hating each other. Everyone's
Yes, and
claiming.
we were just very kind to people. We've hardly discussed Dame Edna Everidge at all.
Okay, Charles. We'll talk about her later.
I'm going to send her some falsies, though. Have you noticed?
She has
Dame
not-
Edna is flat-chested.
It is. She is
I'm going to
flat-chested.
send her a couple of my old falsies.
Did you ever notice that, Annie? I didn't know that.
I was so busy looking at her hair and those glasses.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah.
her Adam's apple.
She has an Adam's apple.
Yes.
Well, all men have Adam's apple. I mean,
Really? Yeah, that gives them away. Is that it?
that
Yeah.
gives them away. But there
She's
are
the biggest
plastic
woman I've ever
surgeons.
seen.
Pardon?
If she was a woman, she'd be the biggest woman I've ever seen.
She is.
Well, I hope you're not taking her seriously as a woman.
Oh, no.
But Americans do. But Americans do. They find
oh,
her-
yes.
They find this amusing. It's not amusing at all. I think
I
it's very
think-
unfunny.
I think a half hour
That's-
once a month.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, but you see, but then they're going to say, "Oh, Charles Peirce, sour grapes." See,
Is she going
Which
to be
I-
on?
then
Is
I-
she going to be on 5 days a week, Charles?
I don't
Or
think
is it-
so.
is it- no, I don't know.
I think these are just
Okay,
specials.
you
aren't they?
brought. Okay, you brought Charles Peirce.
To
at
hell
the-
with Dame
That's
Edna.
right. Now we're going to talk about Charles
Oh,
Peirce.
see, I never know when Bette Davis is going to come down and take over. To hell
She
with it.
wants to come back.
Yeah,
She's
well, we'll
here.
see.
Okay, anyway, let's talk about Charles Peirce appearing downtown at the
was-
Dorothy Chandler.
Well, we have to go back to when Mommy Dearest first came out.
Oh,
this is
okay.
a 10-year-old video.
Oh, it is.
But
The
available
Legend
in
Ladies of the Screen. Oh, this is called the Legend Ladies of the Silver
Legendary
Screen.
Ladies of the Silver Screen.
Okay, fine.
And I haven't had very good luck in the distribution. The first distributor passed on.
Right.
The second distributor passed on. So this may be
Right.
conceivably the last video on Earth, other than ones that have already been sold.
Really? Okay.
Anyway,
Well,
this is Mommy Dearest, Joan Crawford,
Right.
and I'm doing Mommy Dearest and Joan Crawford.
And this is at the Dorothy Chandler.
Dorothy Chandler
Okay.
Music Center,
Good.
where the
Let's-
Academy Awards
Let's
are.
see it. Charles Peirce.
1982.
82. Oh, God, that's 10 years ago. Let's see
We're
Charles
still
Peirce.
here.
Thank you.
All together now. No more wire hangers! Look what they do to armpits! You will use these! I'm Mommy Dearest, motion picture star, Pepsi-Cola freak. My lips could dismantle a tractor.
and have. And I'm in control! You have to be when you're wearing a bracelet like that. I hate dirt. Dirt is on your instrument. That man plays dirty. There may be dirt on this piano. Mommy dearest must Brillo pad earth. Cleanliness is next to Hollywood Boulevard. Helga, comma, the maid. That's her name, Helga, comma. She cleaned today. There is no dirt on that piano. Now, Mommy dearest has nothing to bitch about. I know, I'll call Christina. I want Christina out here now! And to think that she was a graduate of the Pasadena Playhouse. It's just a doll. Mama, yo quiero. Mama, yo quiero. Da chupeta, mama. Mommy dearest is turning into a marionettist. How clever. It's just a doll. The real Christina died many weeks ago in her FAO Schwartz toy gas chamber. I fed her a 9-course Mexican dinner and she went in and gassed herself to death! You've been naughty, Christina. You didn't trim under Mommy dearest's armpits. Yuck! Look at that flunkin'. Now you're going to get it. You've always been jealous of me. Ever since I took your toy dishes and made earrings out of them. Would you like to touch Christina? Touch her! You're going to be chastised. Okay, shoot. I can't wait to hear what you're going to do to me now! You are going to do 49 laps around the pool. And if you're lucky, I'll fill it with water. It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? Uh-huh. I'm writing another book about you, you old bitch. That did it. I'm getting out of here. Come on.
Joan Crawford has ever seen you perform, Charles? That's so
Joan?
good. Yeah, Joan Crawford.
No, never.
Never?
Never.
How about Faye Dunaway?
No, I don't think
You
so.
mean Faye Dunaway has never walked into a club or a theater to see Charles Peirce
Not
do?
Faye.
Really?
Carol Burnett hasn't.
Why is Carol, why?
I have
Why
no
is it?
idea. But other people have.
Bette
you know.
Davis
Oh.
has. Has Betty?
Betty, no.
I can't believe it.
I know. She got ill.
How about Belle Barth?
Belle Barth?
I remember that name.
Listen, does anybody out there remember Belle Barth, right?
I don't know, but it sounds vomitatious.
It's a lady who used to.
Barth.
Belle Barth is a lady I used to work with up in the Catskills.
Oh.
And she used to be the B.S. Pulley of the female ladies of the Catskills.
Very risque.
Very risque. She used to work the Wonder Bar in Fallsburg, New York, with me.
Oh, God, you're going way back.
That's right.
Memories.
Absolutely.
Well, that's where this Belle Barth gave me this, you see. I know that that's just a little fakey, but she was in my audience at the old Onyx Room, Miami Beach, years ago.
Of course.
And she right down front, and I'm doing a live material, and
Right.
she looked up, she said, Charles, see this? This got this.
Did it? I love her.
I'm sure.
She's
I always remember that.
She's
She likes
hysterical.
that.
You like that?
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, wait, before we go on, I just came from New York. Here we go. I just came from New York.
Yeah.
And I saw Crazy for You, which is a wonderful musical, the
Right.
Gershwin musical.
Right.
And I was in, because I want to tell you this story, and your viewers.
Right.
I'm in this restaurant at one table, and Lauren Bacall is that the next table, see, it's very, very campy, a group of people with her, but I can hear her complaining about the food and the service, bitching.
Really?
She was bitching, see, and the waiter was standing by. And she said, and she says, and furthermore, she said, this, she looked up at the waiter, this is a bad potato. So with that, the waiter picked up the potato, spanked it, and said, bad potato. Bad, 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 bad potato.
Oh, touche.
And everybody in the restaurant collapsed. Just collapsed.
Where was this, Charles?
Bad potato.
That's so funny.
Tutu, it's called tutus.
Tutu. Every time I see Lauren be called, I'm going to say bad potato.
Yes.
That is
She
so
laughed.
funny. Did she
laughed.
laugh? Did
oh
she
yeah,
really?
scooped it right up, spanked.
Charles, tell me about your postcards. Come on. You like that, Annie, huh?
Yeah.
Tell me about your postcards. What is
Well,
this
no,
one?
the greeting cards have been out
greeting
for
cards.
years and years, and they're still out.
Uh-huh.
And this is one of them. I don't know. I think we've shown a few on when
A few,
as
we've-
I've guessed it.
right.
Old May at the with her cards, and
Mae
inside
West.
it says, "You can do this with me, dear." Oh, sex is like bridge.
Oh.
If you don't have a good partner, you better have a good hand. This was. Here's my Bette Davis. Are we
I've seen
zeroing
that
in?
card all over the place. I thought it was Bette Davis
Oh,
until you
thanks.
told me.
No,
you.
no, that's me as Bette Davis as Margot Channing. My dear, don't tell me how old you are. It's written all over your face. Happy birthday. Wish we had time to get into all the wardrobe.
I love
Katharine
it.
Hepburn.
That's great.
Happy anniversary to a couple of award-winning old poops. She was always saying that, remember?
I love her, yeah.
And,
This is Baby Jane, isn't it?
this is Baby Jane. I wouldn't have to give you this card if you weren't getting so damned old inside. All together now. Ready?
Yeah.
But you are, Blanche. You are. The most famous line in movies, don't you think, in show
It
business?
is. And
Other than-
who made the lines? The gays did it. didn't
That's
they?
right.
The gays
Picked
really.
up? No, they pick up.
They pick up. They're very sharp. Is that what it is?
Norma Desmond, remember? Ready for
Sounds
my
like-
close-up. For all of my fans out there in the dark. Remember? They don't come in anymore for the popcorn, the chewing gum, the peanut brittle. I'll tell you why. The people who remember me can't chew. That's why. See, stuff like that.
They remember that's their guy. What is this?
This
one,
is
Charles?
Tallulah.
I love Tallulah.
One? Oh, wait a minute. One?
You-
Who am I doing?
You take a butch pill.
Want to look pretty? Want to look pretty for your birthday? Go braless. It'll pull the wrinkles from your face.
You brought Tallulah, Charles. Come on.
I did. Do we have
loved it.
time for Tallulah?
Oh, we certainly do.
Here she is in this little box.
Is she in that box?
I know. I need a lot of the makeup and all that stuff.
That's
but
okay.
What the hell?
But just,
We'll have
I
fun.
love Tallulah. That's my favorite.
And I always bring my own mirror.
That's my favorite character of Tallulah. No, I
Tallulah.
don't want to see it.
Ah.
Tallulah
Oh,
is
yes,
my
you do. I think
favorite.
you
No,
want to
I
see
do
yourself.
not, Charles.
I'll take a
You know
look.
how to drown a drag queen, don't you?
How do you draw a drag queen?
Throw a mirror into the deep end of the pool.
Come on, let's see.
Let's do Tallulah,
I want
darling.
Tallulah, darling.
Oh, my
Oh,
God,
God.
darling. Oh, my
Still
God.
alive.
It's Roseanne Barr's armpit. Right.
Oh, that's hysterical.
Oh, God.
Hey, you're Tallulah.
Am I Tallulah already? Oh,
Or
I haven't-
Veronica Lake,
let's
one or
see.
the other.
Ah! Christ, darling. Oh, I look like 10 pounds of pot roast. And, of course, Tallulah has to have a drink.
You know, right.
Tallulah
Oh, you
must-
got your own drink with you.
Well, of course, darling.
lovely.
I drink
What is it, Charles?
bourbon on the rocks, and I always have a black widow spider walking the ice. Well, that's butch, darling. I think Tallulah should have, don't you think
Where
Tallulah
has
should
Ta-
have a little lipstick?
Yes.
Oh,
why,
yeah.
Why does
Absolutely.
Tallulah like New York, Connecticut? She stays in that East Coast
Well,
area.
she's
She
not
never
there
comes
anymore.
to
She's
California.
dead, you know.
I know, but darling, when she was alive, Charles,
Gosh, I
very
knew
good.
that.
always
Skippy.
stayed back east. Never
Well, I
comes
think-
to California. Ever.
Don't you think, darling, that, oh, God,
There you are. You got Tallulah.
my makeup comes off, my head's that big, you know. Why does, well, I think Tallulah was New York.
Is that
I don't think
total-
Tallulah was Hollywood. She did. I mean, she didn't make it. I didn't
No,
make it in,
no,
the,
no,
in
no.
the movies, darling.
No.
I just didn't make it.
To be successful in Hollywood, you got to move to New York. Is that right?
That's right. No,
Charles?
she was too special with that voice and everything.
Right.
To, you know, she did films. Her favorite was Lifeboat. I even brought some pearls, darling.
are they
I'm going to
beautiful?
put everything on, darling.
they
I really am.
beautiful?
You know, darling, every one of these represents an affair that I had.
They're beautiful.
Today. Today, darling. Oh,
been
little
busy.
Oh, no, wait, just a moment, darling. Wait, we're talking about
So
Dame,
Lifeboat was your
Dame
favorite movie?
Edna. Tallulah's version of Dame
Now,
Edna,
Annie, you
darling.
see,
eat
now
your
there
heart out.
is, now this is
Yes,
true
yes,
American.
yes.
We don't need to come from England to bring and show us.
I think
this
Tallulah
is
should meet
true
Dame
American.
Edna.
No,
I
no,
think we
Tallulah.
should meet.
Why Americans have to buy that when we have them here? We have the greatest here, Charles Peirce.
Well, darling,
You know,
it's
Charles?
maybe, I can't explain it, darling.
Well,
I've always been screwed up somewhere along the way, darling. Now, can I check this, darling?
Yes.
Do we need anything else?
No, but Tallulah's favorite movie was
A Lifeboat.
It was.
I played an oar. I played an oar. Oh,
And your favorite actor? Who
Dame
was your
Edna.
Who was your favorite actor working with? Who was your favorite? Very favorite.
My favorite. Well, I worked with
John
so many,
Hodiak?
darling. Probably Donald Cook. You see, Donald Cook and I did a Broadway Private Lives. Something I
right.
love Donald Cook.
Was that your favorite Broadway show?
A Private Lives.
Private
Noel
Lives?
Coward, darling.
That was your favorite.
Noel Coward.
How was Noel Coward? You and getting together, you
We
and
had
him?
an absolutely marvelous time, darling. Noel
How
Coward.
was a person? What kind of a person was he?
Oh, it was, I really don't know. I mean, I was probably drunk at the time and didn't know what he was like. I'm Tallulah Bankhead.
I know, but
I
you-
don't want to talk about Noel Coward.
Okay. I
I want to talk about Tallulah.
Tallulah. Yes.
Tallulah. Tallulah of Toluca Lake. You know, darling, I wasn't able to answer your question about Noel because, you know, I'm quite tired. I'm quite tired tonight. And you know why?
Why?
Why? Well, I'll tell you why. I'm going to tell you.
Please.
After I have another drink. I've been bungee jumping off the Hollywood sign.
You and Jacqueline Stallone.
Has she been doing that?
She does it too.
She bungee
Yes,
jumps?
Sylvester Stallone's mama is
darling,
doing bungee jumping nowadays.
I want to try some of this, darling.
No, darling, I'm like water.
Oh, I see.
So tell me, are you
I
writing
drink only to pass away the time until I get drunk.
Tallulah Bankhead? Writing a book?
Did I write a book?
Yes.
No. Did I? I don't remember.
No.
Yes, I guess I did. It's all about my sex life.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
empty
Skippy, I
pages
have a
in the old
question.
corral.
What is your question, darling?
Well, Tallulah, who's had so many men, I mean, just look at all the men she has around her just from this morning and this afternoon. I'd like to know who was the sexiest man that Tallulah ever slept with.
Who was it?
Christ,
have
darling, you know, that expression always bores me. We did not go to bed to sleep. You see? I've always loathed that. You're going to sleep with so-and-so. I didn't, yes,
I was being
I
polite.
didn't. Who's the most attractive man? Oh, probably John Barrymore, darling, but he was way before your time.
John Barrymore.
John Barrymore, the great actor, darling.
Wonderful, yes.
Oh, so divine in bed. We slept and slept.
How
Then
do
we'd
you-
wake up and then we'd sleep some more.
Tallulah, how does Bette Davis...
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes. How does Bette Davis and you get along? Why are they saying you two are the bitches of one from the West Coast and one from the East Coast?
Oh, Betty, darling. Well,
Yes.
you see, Bette Davis.
Yes.
That no relation to Sammy Davis. Or Bella Davis. But anyway, you'll understand this, darling. That I did these marvelous Broadway plays.
Right.
And so, who played them on
And the
film?
films, right.
Miss Betty, Ping Pong Eyes Davis.
Why didn't you do the film work? Why?
Because I was Broadway, darling. I was too big for the screen. Do you understand?
Yes, yes, yes.
I was too spectral.
Yes, yes.
Isn't that it?
Yes, yes, yes,
Yes.
I understand.
I mean, can people like Roseanne Barr open on Broadway in a play? I don't think so. She's television. Yes.
Anyway, what are you doing? What's your plans in life right now?
Oh,
is your
darling,
plans?
I'm just taking it easy. You know, I'm up there.
I know.
In the big makeup.
Are you enjoying
table
it up there
in the
right
sky.
now? Who are you seeing up there? Who's some of the friends you've been seeing?
I'm seeing
Hanging
them all.
around?
I'm
You're-
seeing
are you-
Noel and
Yes, but are you hanging around with
Cole.
any of them, or
The night is young, skies are gray.
has Betty come to see you?
Betty Davis?
Yes.
No, darling, I said, Betty, stay in your own cloud. I'm not interested in you, darling.
Charles Peirce, I want to get back to.
Oh, darling, can we?
Yes, I'd like to.
All right,
I'd
but
like
I
to.
just had a thought, darling.
Yes. I'd like to get back to
remember-
Charles Peirce for
How
one
much
moment.
more time do we
That's
have?
okay. But I'd like to get back to Charles Peirce to talk about his wonderful thing he did with, with the last clip you did of...
Oh, darling, yes.
That's
well,
what
why
I want
don't-
to see, of Bette Davis.
You mean come out of all of this and suddenly
Yes.
be Charles Peirce?
No,
well,
you
it's
can-
time to really be butch, folks.
No, we can just introduce the
Okay.
clip and then come out of it.
All
but I
right.
would like to do that.
All right.
I like
You
the-
asked me earlier about
Yes.
some of the stars that have come to see
Right.
moi.
Moi,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I've had Angela Lansbury, the Golden Girls, so many. There isn't time. I mean,
Absolutely.
you know, and I love
Yeah,
the
I'd like to
backstage.
see this clip.
This clip is the night that Lucille Ball came to my show.
Right.
At the Ballroom nightclub in New York City, and I came on as Joan Collins. Let's just see
It's
it
Joan
to where
Collins.
we see how Lucy looked
Okay.
about 3 months before
Okay.
we lost her.
Is this 3 months before?
It's very, yeah.
Sorry to hear that. Okay,
Yeah.
let's show the clip.
All
okay?
right.
Thank you.
I don't know whether I'm going to like this or not. Choo!
For the poor. Let them eat fur. Don't rain on my fur. That's all I do. Good night. Well, I mean, it's all I can do. I mean, I can't dance and I can't sing. And don't you dare say I can't act. You dare said it, didn't you? My acting has been compared to, oh, Dom DeLuise pole vaulting. It's true, darlings. Actually, when you come right down to it, all I can do is be a bitch and wear clothes.
I need a drink.
Oh, Charles, jeez.
Well, it's been fun as always.
You know, Joan Collins, she's a camp, isn't she great? But you know,
Great female
I saw you
impersonator.
with Lucille Ball the last time at
Yeah.
the Cornet Theater. You were there.
That's right. I
Wh-
was
which
out with
show?
Lucy one
You
night.
were out with Lucille Ball that night.
Yeah.
God, I remember you in the courtroom. She looked so good.
Oh, she looked
She
fabulous
looked so
and-
happy.
And was.
What kind of lady was she, really, Charles? Real quick.
Oh, she was the greatest.
Was she?
She really was
You
great.
have very dear friends like her and Maude.
B. Arthur,
B. Arthur.
yeah, Dixie Carter, Hal
You have-
Holbrook.
you
I'm
have-
very,
you-
very
you're
fortunate.
very
yeah.
fortunate to have good friends like this
Yeah.
in Hollywood.
And
They love
Skippy
you.
Lowe, that's had my, we should tell him this is my 4th show with you.
This is your 4th show with me, and I love you, Charles. To me, you are one of the greatest performers of your kind in the business. One of the greatest.
Thank you.
Hollywood.
Thank you, dear.
And I adore you, okay?
All right, and
Annie, we
hooray
had such a
for
great
Skippy
time
Lowe.
today, didn't we? What are you doing, Annie? She's counting
I'm
your
counting all the men into Luca.
Counting my pearls.
I'm counting all the men into Lula Bankhead's life today.
Today, that's
I'm
great.
up to 90.
I just want to tell you all how